Ain't it fun?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. If you're new here, would be so excited if you went ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because I have a very fun and somewhat inspired by TikTok video. I know TikTok's a sore subject for some. It is going to be my foodie wrapped for 2024. I know we have officially, exited 2024. I still wanted to make sure to do this fun little PowerPoint style video, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the screen recorded started and talk you through some of my top eats of the year, as well as some restaurants that I visited in 2024. Let's just go ahead and get right into all of it. This is my 2024 foodie wrapped, and if you didn't know, over on TikTok I am at the Haley Watson. Here on YouTube it's just Haley Watson, but I wanted this to be somewhat Spotify wrapped inspired. We're not going to talk about 2024 Spotify wrapped and how, yeah, we're just going to pretend this was, when Spotify Wrapped was still in its like great season, when it was still going well. Some quick foodie fun facts for you. I just want to let you know the numbers don't lie, so what's here, yeah, it's going to be very transparent. Let's get into it. So my most common rating that I gave throughout 2024 for the numerous places that I visited and reviewed is a 9 out of 10. And you're probably thinking that means that she gives most places a very great rating. Part of this is because I am very selective of where, obviously, my very selective palate has the opportunity to try. So if I know a place is like a 1 or 2 star, I'm not going there. So obviously I'm avoiding by default if I'm going to really high 3, 4 star, close to 5 star, because 5 star in this economy places, I'm obviously not going to likely have a very bad or negative experience. At least that's the hope. I'm gonna skew most of my reviews to be in a positive light. It's more at the take of like you as the average person, if you were to look on Yelp, instead of reading my review, you're watching a video of what my experience, what my food was like, what I took away from my visits. If I had a great experience, I'm hoping you will also have the same great experience replicated, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. So just keep all of that in context as a little disclaimer. Most common genres that I went to in 2024 were Southern comfort, Asian cuisine, and then also American classics. So obviously you can tell I have a certain type of genre of food I like to go to. I was kind of surprised to see that Asian cuisine was as high as it was. Naturally didn't even realize that, so it was kind of a fun little treat. And my average rating was an 8.2 out of 10. We're gonna go into the restaurant ratings. For some of them it's very clear cut, like I made a defined kind of overall rating for the restaurant. And then other places I only just provided insight as to maybe the different items, like what were my thoughts about those things. So I went back and I did some mental math about like averages and made the list based on that. So you'll see enough babbling. Let's just get into the restaurant ratings. Let's go ahead. 10 out of 10 was only one place, and that one place was Kanishiwa. Now in hindsight, I probably would have given it a lower rating compared to some other Asian cuisines I've gone to throughout the year, but it is a great swap if you have like a Miyabi's or Miyabi's Jr. that you typically go to. If you have a Kanishiwa near you, I would say that it's pretty on par, like it's within the same like tier in my opinion. So still wouldn't stick by the 10 out of 10. I would probably lower it to like maybe an 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. We have here 7. Like it said, I commonly go to places where I feel like it is really great and there's maybe one element where it could get that 10 out of 10 spot, but it just doesn't quite hit that, because the 10 out of 10 is like a unicorn fruit. So it's very difficult to get that. 4 places, I think we're going to the right spots, obviously. 7 out of 10 we have here is 6. So still a lot. I still go to places like they don't blow me away. They're great. They're above average, but they're not like phenomenal. Keep that in mind. And below 7 were only 2 places, and I believe I gave both those places a 6 out of 10. So it didn't even hit like average. It just wasn't phenomenal, and it wasn't like blew me away. So that's that. My top location. Obviously I was in North America the whole year. So we are looking here at, not a surprise, Colombia being 6 places that I went to, Charlotte being 3 places that I've gone to since being here for the past couple of months, and then National Harbor in Maryland, where I was when I was visiting DC, we have 2 places. So those were the top kind of restaurant locations that I reviewed last year. Obviously I went to a ton of other restaurants outside of the amount that you'll see at the end I visited and reviewed, but based on these, we're not surprised that Colombia was so high on the list. So my top picks, my top eats of 2024, we're gonna look at the top 4 and then we'll look at the top 10. The top spot is the bistro, and you might be surprised. You're like, Haley, you didn't even give the bistro a 10 out of 10. Still so great. I just love it so much. But number 2, Good Stuff Eatery. If we had one here, I would have gone back again and again and again. Five Guys can wait. This was the real deal. So Good Stuff Eatery gets the number 2 spot. Number 3, another Broken Egg. Are we shocked here? No, we're not, because it was a solid brunch place. Top 4 spot is another brunch place, First Watch. So those were my top 4, and let's just go ahead and get into my top 10 picks. To round it out to be a top 5, Copper Canyon would be the 5th spot. Again, great service, great ambiance. The rest of the top 10, we have Pugin Southern Kitchen at number 6, Tupelo Honey at number 7, Swimming at number 8, which y'all seem to love, as you can see here, most viewed review of the year. I was kind of surprised by that, I'm not gonna hold you. Tom's Watch Bar. And then Kava, one of the last reviews I'm pretty sure I posted of 2024. And there's some other places I visited since that place. I just haven't gotten around to editing and posting those, so I didn't want to include them in this, even though I visited them in 2024, but you didn't know about them in 2024. Okay, so how many restaurants did I end up reviewing in 2024? A nice even 20. I don't know how I ended up only posting 20 reviews. If you ask me, I felt like I reviewed way more than that, which I did. Like I said, some pending. I don't know how I ended up posting exactly an even 20, but my top genre, Southern Comfort. We're not surprised. So moving along, I want to know, have you tried any of these places, and where should I try in 2025? Of course, I'm now in Charlotte, so there's a lot more options, opportunities, genres that we have access to now. Let me know in the comments. That's what I want to know. And I want to thank you for sitting through my 2024 foodie wrap. Maybe we'll do this again at the end of 2025. With that, I'm just gonna go ahead and close up this laptop here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I wanted to make it something fun, unique. I know that a lot of people do these like presentation wrapped type videos, and I thought about hosting it last month, but I just knew there was so much, you know, festive holiday stuff going on that I figured it would be a great video to kickstart the new year with as a little bit of fun. Next week, I will be doing a New Year's reset where I'll be cleaning, kind of tidying, getting kind of prepped for the new year that I did about a week ago. Some really fun other videos kind of on deck. We'll have some more vlogs kind of related to the rookie resident, and kind of shifting that a little less from home and like home decorating, decor, that sort of thing, into some other elements of moving into a new city. If there's anything you want to have within that series, any questions, want me to do a Q&A, leave them again in comments down below. Just so glad that you decided to sit through this whole video and join me into this little journey of where I went in 2024, because there was, like I said, some great places, some questionable places, and then some okay places. So glad that I was able to share it with you. But until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys.